one can hear you bang and scream. There ain't a soul around here for miles, in every direction.
What are you gonna do with us?
Ripley.
What?
Shit's gonna happen. If you want to keep all your teeth, just go with it.
What are you talking about?
We're gonna get along just fine.
Katie should be shaking with fear. Instead, she's teasing him, waiting for the perfect moment to move. As the man leans in to celebrate his win, she turns into a hunter. She strikes his throat with the force of a wild animal. There is no scream, only the frightening sound of a man gasping as life leaves his body. Katie stands over him with an unrecognizable look in her eyes, while her friend Sloane watches, frozen in terror. 48 hours earlier, their plan was simple: work a month at Ecofield Organic Farms, make some fast cash, and spend it all on a big New York City shopping spree.
What? I am so excited. In a month, we are going to be shopping in New York City.
Katie is like a human seatbelt, cautious, careful, and always waiting for something to go wrong. Sloane is the total opposite, a walking red flag who treats life like a party where she's the only person invited.
What is your super cop uncle like? Is he super hot? I might f your uncle.
What? He's old. Older.
You're gonna spend the night at his house tomorrow, and he will drive you up to catch the bus to the farm the next morning. What kind of farm is it again?
Community-supported agriculture.
Working an organic farm. I am so proud of you.
Their first stop is the home of Katie's Uncle Jason. He's a cop with a cold, serious face, the kind of man who has seen too many missing person posters. Sloane tries to flirt with him, but Jason doesn't fall for it. He's too busy worrying about making sure they stay safe while they're on the farm. That night, Sloane jokes that they should use fake names while they're in town.
Sloane.
Wrong. I'm not going to bed until you try it.
No way.
I've got all night.
Heather.
Yes.
She becomes Heather, and a nervous Katie becomes Ripley. The next morning, Jason drops them at a dusty bus station.
Do you know when the next bus comes?
In about an hour, I just checked.
Do we need keys to the bathroom?
They've got one across the street. If you go in there, don't drink the coffee. They'll never leave.
Okay.
The moment they step out, a blue truck circles them like a shark. Inside are two local brothers, Jed and Lucas. Sloane thinks they're good looking and, of course, loves the attention.
We want to check out the local flavor.
When you get back from the bathroom, the food's already at your table.
Before Jason leaves, he makes Katie follow a safety rule. She has to text him a daily code word in alphabetical order. If the word is wrong, or if she repeats one, he's sending the police. Today's word is apple.
So after apple, something that starts with B.
What about balls? Can you use that in a sentence?
Absolutely.
All right, balls is fine.
How about banana?
As soon as Jason drives away, the girls head to a cafe. The brothers follow them inside and introduce themselves. The girls use their fake names, and the brothers act charming.
You guys have HBO?
No, ma'am.
Called you ma'am.
They offer the girls a ride straight to the farm. Katie has a bad feeling about it, but Sloane gives her the look, the one that says, "Don't be a buzzkill." Even though she knows better, Katie gives in. The girls happily hop into the truck and drive off with the men. But as soon as they hit the empty back roads, the brothers go silent. The friendly talk disappears. Katie watches the farm pass by through the window. They demand to know why they aren't stopping, but Jed just tells them to relax in a voice that makes them feel anything but relaxed. Soon they pull up to the skeleton of a house in the middle of nowhere. A hand-painted sign says it's a restaurant, but it looks more like a slaughterhouse.
This is our family's place. Home sweet home. All the farmers come up here for supplies. I just thought I'd get you acquainted with the area. Now you know the way.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, don't leave him just standing out there.
The brothers' mother welcomes them with a smile that is way too friendly. She insists they come in for tea, claiming every farmer in the area eats there. Because they don't want to be rude, the girls walk through the front door. They think they're guests. They have no idea they're actually the main course. Inside the house, Katie's phone buzzes. It's her uncle. Thinking she's safe, she texts back the code word, apple. The kind woman of the house serves tea and pie. Katie's gut tells her something is wrong, but Sloane, who clearly hasn't seen enough horror movies, just shrugs and starts eating. Not wanting to be a rude guest, Katie digs in. A moment later, the brothers walk in and start closing the window blinds. Suddenly, the room starts spinning. The girls realize the food was laced. They try to run, but they don't get far. Jed and Lucas grab them and carry them back inside. When Katie wakes up, she's chained to a red shipping container in the middle of the woods. Sloane is right next to her, chained to a blue one, shaking with fear. Sloane tries to promise everything will be okay, and they both scream for help until Jed walks out of the shadows. He tells them they aren't guests anymore, that this is their new home. They are given the basics, clothes, a bed, and a toilet, just enough to keep them alive. Then the big boss, Boris, shows up.
Ladies, I apologize.
It's my job to make sure that you stay healthy. Somebody named Jason is trying to text you, see if you're okay.
He's my uncle.
This phone belongs to somebody named Katie. But these boys seem to think your name is Ripley.
She's Ripley.
Something terrible is gonna happen if you lie to me.
He isn't stupid. He realizes their names are fake and forces them to admit that Apple is a safety code. Boris laughs and texts Apple back to Jason himself. Back at home, Jason's girlfriend sees the message, but she doesn't think it's a big deal. She puts the phone down. The girls try to wash up while Jed watches them like a creep. Suddenly, the local sheriff pulls up with his gun drawn.
Please help us. They have a gun.
Is this true?
Afraid it is, sir.
I can't decide.
Turns out the sheriff is part of the nightmare. He's a dirty cop who is in on the whole thing. After he leaves, Katie is a total wreck. Sloan has to stay strong just to keep Katie from falling apart. Miles away, Jason finally looks at his phone and becomes worried when he discovers Katie sent the same word twice. Back at the camp, the business side of things starts. A messy, scary man they call Scruffy Guy arrives.
Look alive, ladies. It's gonna be a busy day.
I think blue's my favorite color today.
It's okay.
Yeah, I really do.
He picks Sloan and drags her into the blue container. Inside the container, it becomes clear that the Scruffy Guy is unstable, and Sloan has to live through the nightmare. Katie covers her ears, trying to block out her best friend's screams. Jason calls the organic farm, and they tell him the girls never showed up. Now he knows for sure they are in trouble. He ignores his girlfriend's warnings and heads out to hunt for answers. But at the camp, things are getting even worse. A new customer arrives, and this one is terrifying. Even Jed and Lucas look nervous. They hide the girls' faces as he walks up. The stranger's wearing a pig mask, hiding whatever monster lives underneath. He points at Sloan and takes her away. Once the man finally disappears, the emotional aftermath leaves Sloan barely recognizable. As Katie tries to comfort her, she realizes that things may get darker. Jason walks into the sheriff's office, unknowingly coming face to face with the man who orchestrated the kidnapping. To gain the upper hand, Jason reveals his true identity as an FBI agent, explaining that the girl's use of a secret safety word has confirmed his worst fears. Unfortunately, this play backfires. The corrupt sheriff immediately tips off Boris, who realizes the federal heat is too close. To erase the evidence, Boris orders Jed to take care of the girls and dump their bodies where they'll be easily found, hoping to distract the FBI. But Boris has no idea that every word is being overheard by Katie.
I heard them talking yesterday, and they said they're gonna kill us.
I'm not supposed.
But I want you to tell me.
I didn't think you liked me.
You have to understand.
I understand.
While Jason follows a lead from the barista at the coffee shop regarding the blue truck, the sheriff arrives at the camp to finish the job. Taking advantage of the chaotic distraction, the girls hijack the sheriff's own cruiser and speed away. On the road, they pass two young hitchhikers, a mirror image of themselves just days ago. This sight changes everything. Instead of fleeing to safety, the girls pull into a hardware store to gear up for a revenge. They stockpile axes, hammers, nails, tennis balls, ropes, baseball bats, knives, industrial chains, and a modified lawnmower.
We need gas for this.
Gas is out, out back.
Do you know someone named Boris? He drives a blue truck.
After extracting Boris's address from the cashier, they make their way to the gang leader's home. Claiming that he clipped the blue truck, Jason is able to get the local insurance office to give him the home address of the truck's owner. Meanwhile, Boris arrives home, unaware that the girls are waiting for him inside. Katie and Sloan ambush Boris with homemade nail bombs, shattering his defenses. By the time he regains consciousness, he is strapped to a table. Boris tries to buy his life with money.
I have lots of money in this house.
The girls take the money but tell him they want the name of the man in the pig mask. When Boris refuses to talk, the price of his silence is a homemade spear. Jason arrives at the house and hears the man's screams. When he bursts through the door, he finds Boris fighting for his life and the blue truck speeding away. Though Jason takes Boris to the hospital, the man doesn't make it. Jason decides to call Katie again and is shocked to hear the phone ringing in the sheriff's pocket. The lawman realizes the game is up and draws his weapon. Meanwhile, the girls arrive at the local church, only to discover the pig mask man is the town's priest. Sloan finally faces the man who shattered her life, but he starts quoting scripture, claiming he is protected by a stronger power.
Jesus Christ! on my side.
I have a BFF.
Moments later, they leave the church and soon arrive at their destination. As the camera pulls back, we realize the priest has been restrained behind the truck and is still quoting scripture. They make a final, irreversible decision, strike a flame, and drive off. The girls storm the sheriff's house just as Jason is captured alongside the two new hitchhikers.
I have money.
Pick a hand.
Pick a hand.
1 bullet. 5 shots.
The captured lawman offers them money and pleads for mercy. The girls accept the money but force him into a twisted game of chance. And despite him winning the game, Katie delivers a final, fatal blow to ensure he never hurts anyone again. The freed hitchhikers untie Jason, but he can't figure out who saved them because the door was closed and music was playing at high volume. The girls head to the home of Jed and Lucas's mother. They lace her drink with the same substance she used on them, after which she wakes up bound in her own basement. She is made to watch as they take out Jed with baseball bats. Because Lucas showed them a little sympathy, they offer him a choice to end his mother or to die. Lucas refuses, so they end him instead. They stage the scene to make it look like Lucas committed the crime.
We have to make sure we get his prints on everything.
I have at least 100 grand.
The mother offers them money, but Katie responds by starting the engine of the lawnmower. Time passes. Jason returns to pick the girls up, assuring Katie's mother that they are more than capable of looking after themselves. As he drops them at the airport for their New York shopping spree with a bag full of cash, they pass 2 girls heading toward the same farm. They smile, knowing the girls will be safe.